Lying on the constantly active geologic border between North America and Europe, Iceland is a land of vivid contrasts of climate, geography, and culture, which is why it's not a surprise that a holiday in Iceland will definitely include the surreal Icelandic landscape, from stunning glacial lakes, black sand beaches, to turquoise cascading waterfalls. With a lot of things to do, we've managed to narrow the list to just 10 locations you have to visit in Iceland. Do be warned that almost all of the places that we've recommended are absolutely amazing. And remember to snap lots of photos while you're there. Keep on watching to see more of what Iceland has to offer. Number 1. Blue Lagoon. One of Iceland's most recognizable landmarks is the Blue Lagoon. Located just outside of Grindavik, Iceland, the Blue Lagoon is an outdoor spa. From massages to cocktails, this magnificent spa will provide you the rest and renewal you deserve. There are numerous day trips, overnight accommodations, and dining options available at the Blue Lagoon. This hot spring contains silica, minerals, and algae in the geothermal spa that provide medicinal powers. Thanks to its hazy surroundings, vivid turquoise waters, and volcanic backdrop, it's also well liked among photographers. The Blue Lagoon is open all year round, but the summer months of June through August are the busiest. If you're feeling shy, you'll still be able to pick an area where there aren't too many people because the spa is fairly big. Number 2. Seljalandsfoss. Seljalandsfoss is a waterfall that can be fully encircled, situated on the south coast of Iceland with a drop of 60 meters. The Seljalandsfoss waterfall is a notable site on Iceland's primary thoroughfare, the Ring Road. Its streams flow down a cliff that is 60 meters tall. The boardwalk that allows you to go around the falls and even take pictures from beneath the water sets it apart from other waterfalls in Iceland. The trail that circles Seljalandsfoss is its most distinctive feature. In the summer, visitors can completely circle the large cavern in the cliffs behind the falls using the rocks and walkways. Visitors should be prepared to get wet due to the continual mist of the falls, which also tends to make the rocks of the pathway slippery, even though it is a mesmerizing opportunity. So put on waterproof gear and secure your stuff because you will undoubtedly get wet from the waterfall's unrelenting cascading waters. This magnificent waterfall is situated around 120 kilometers southeast of Reykjavik along Iceland's southern shore. Number 3. Reynisfjara basalt columns. Along with the stunning waterfalls and glaciers in South Iceland, Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach is one of the most recognizable sites on the country's south coast. The astounding basalt column formations and the sea stacks Reynisdrangar are what draw the majority of tourists to Reynisfjara Beach. Black sand beaches and angular columns line the shore of Reynisfjara, which looks out over the Atlantic Ocean. The columns, which have the appearance of enormous organ pipes, may lead one to believe they were constructed artificially, but they are actually fully natural. Basaltic lava that has been cooling naturally over time produced them. Although the rocks are strong enough to be climbed, exercise caution as some of them may be slick. The Reynisfjara basalt columns are not only a well-liked location for photography, but they also serve as a breeding ground for numerous seabird species, such as puffins, guillemots, and fulmars. Number 4. Crystal Ice Caves. When the man of steel wants to escape the bustle of metropolis, he flies to his fortress of solitude, which is tucked deep in the Arctic. What if I told you the crystal ice caverns from Superman's movie are real? That's what the Crystal Ice Cave is, a spectacular crystal fortress. With a capacity of up to 100 people, the Crystal Ice Cave in the Vatnajökull Glacier is one of Iceland's largest caves. Every year, the cave's location and shape change as a result of the glacier water's repeated freezing and melting due to high temperatures. In front of the entrance is a long icy tunnel with walls that are a variety of translucent blue, white, and inky black hues. There are also waves of frozen sculpture created by thousands of years of snowfall. Only guided tours are available to explore Vatnajökull's ice caverns, but you'll be in awe at the sight of vibrant blue walls and icicles in unusual shapes. A smaller cave called the Dark Reuben, located close to Crystal Ice Cave. This ice cave is black in color as opposed to blue. Number 5. Mount Kirkjufell. With a towering 463 meters high, Mount Kirkjufell dominates Iceland's Snæfellsnes Peninsula. Because of its shape, which resembles a church steeple, it is known as Church Mountain. Mount Kirkjufell has appeared in a lot of movies and TV shows throughout the years, including HBO's Game of Thrones. Since the end of the last ice age, glacial erosion in Iceland has played a dramatic role in the creation of the Kirkjufell mountain. The term nunatak, which refers to a tall rock pointing out of glaciers, is a Greenlandic Inuit word, and it describes a peculiar natural event in Iceland that caused this to arise. In essence, the glacial island is a mountain that is exposed but not covered in ice. You can go to a lake at the foot of the mountain, where the still waters reflect a reflection of the peak. If you prefer climbing, it takes around 1.5 hours to get to the summit, where you can take in expansive views of both the Atlantic Ocean and the Icelandic countryside. If you visit between September and April, you might be able to view the northern lights. Number 6. Vatnajökull National Park. Nearly 14% of Iceland's total area, or over 1.4 million acres, is occupied by this recognizable volcanic zone. 10 central volcanoes may be found there, 8 of which are subglacial. Among the most active in Iceland are 2 of them. Hikers are drawn to the magnificent routes of Vatnajökull National Park that leads to glaciers, rivers, and waterfalls. It is one of Iceland's largest national parks, with a total area of about 14,000 square kilometers. The park is home to numerous camping areas and 4 visitor centers. Numerous attractive sites may be found in Skaftafell, which is located at the southernmost point of Vatnajökull National Park. These include hiking routes that lead to Iceland's largest glacier, Skaftafellsjökull, and the 20-meter-tall Skaftafell waterfall. This region has a tourist center where you may pick up hiking guides and maps, as well as view exhibits on the glaciers and volcanoes nearby. Number 7. Strokkur. In the Geysir geothermal area, Strokkur is a geyser that is currently active. Along with Gullfoss Waterfall and Pengvellir National Park, it is one of the 3 main places to view on the fabled Golden Circle touring circuit. Every 5 to 10 minutes, it erupts, with the boiling water rising up to a height of 40 meters, due to the presence of minerals like copper, iron, and sulfur in the soil. The geothermal location has a vibrant landscape of yellow, red, and green due to the several requirements that must be followed for active geysers to form, such as Strokkur. They are uncommon worldwide. Thus, they are restricted to specific regions of highly geothermal environments. Few geysers are now active, therefore travelers on the Golden Circle Road frequently stop at Strokkur to view this unusual natural phenomena. Because the on-site pool's geothermal waters are so hot, extreme caution should be taken when entering them. Number 8. Kvitserkur. Kvitserkur is a basalt cliff that protrudes from the Knafloy Bay and resembles, in the opinion of the inhabitants, a troll. According to mythology, Kvitsekur is a troll that has been preserved. The troll, who resided in Strandir in the West Fjords, desired to destroy the convent's bells. Since they are not Christians, Icelandic trolls dislike churches and their bells. Fortunately, the troll was seen by the first sunbeam since, as we all know, trolls became stone in the morning. The 15-meter-tall creation can be seen from a number of locations on the Vatnsnes Peninsula, but most visitors pause at Hamandstangi to take in the scenery and go seal watching. While you're here, be sure to travel south to Sigrakster Beach, where a large seal colony may be found. Number 9. Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. One of the biggest ice caps in Europe is found at Vatnajökull National Park's Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. One of Iceland's natural crown jewels is Jökulsárlón, and the nearby Black Beach has been given the nickname Diamond Beach because the ice pieces that are resting on it look like diamonds when the sun shines. The lagoon, which was naturally created from melting glacier water, is still expanding as more and more glacier ice chunks break off. With a significant retreating year after year, Jökulsárlón, which is growing in size, is a visible example of how global warming is having an impact on glaciers. Because of this, each time you visit the lagoon and the neighboring glacier tongue, they will have a distinctive appearance. In the melting glacier water, hundreds of icebergs of different sizes and forms may be seen floating. If you're lucky, you might even encounter wild seals relaxing on an iceberg. Number 10. Landmannalaugar. About 200 kilometers to the east of Reykjavik, in the Fjallabak Nature Reserve, is the rhyolite mountain range of Landmannalaugar. The mountain, which is surrounded by lava fields and volcanic craters, is also known as the People's Pool because of the numerous geothermal pools and hot springs that dot its environment. It is one of the most well-liked locations in summer for both hiking and natural hot spring swimming. It has long been a place of refuge and rest for weary tourists who use these relaxing springs to unwind after strenuous journeys. People who now attend were once settlers making their way across the desolate mountains, but they are now tourists returning from an exhilarating excursion. Landmannalaugar is a genuinely unique place, both geologically and artistically. Visitors to the highlands should always pack a swimsuit and towel, just in case one of these naturally occurring hot pools might pop up along the hiking track. Photographers are also drawn to Landmannalaugar by the vibrant colors of its mineral-rich rocks. Rhyolite, iron, and sulfur minerals give the mountain its striking colors of golden yellow, red, pink, blue, and green.